Students, in the last video we have studied about a few religious reformers, social and religious reformers like Raja Ram Mohan Rai, Maharishi Dibendranath Tagore, Keshav Chandra Sen, Aishwarya Chandra Vidyasagar, and we studied about Pratana Samaj, that is started by Atmaram Pandu Reng. In this video, we are going to study about Hindu revivalism. Swami Dayananda Saraswati and Arya Samaj, when we talk about, it was founded in the year 1875. Who founded that Arya Samaj? Arya Samaj was founded by Swami Dayananda Saraswati. What was his period? His period was from 1824 to 1883. He wrote a book. It enjoyed a very wide circulation that was very popular, I can say. His book's name was Satya Prakash. He was again against that child marriage, prohibition of widow marriage, okay, and polluting effects of foreign travel. What do you mean by polluting effects of foreign travel? When we visit other countries, we have to learn the good things from them. We should not copy whatever they practice because our people they started to follow that Western culture. So the polluting effect of foreign travel, all these were opposed by him. Child marriage and prohibition of widow marriage, okay, and the polluting effects of foreign travel. His positive principles were strict monotheism. What is monotheism? Single. Mono means single, only one God, as we have studied already. Here he also says only one God. And he also condemned that idolatry and rejection of Brahmin domination. In those days, the Brahmins were dominating. So it was also not liked by this man, Swami Dayananda Saraswati. Okay, this reformer, I can say. So, Brahmin domination of ritual and social practices. Mainly, they were only performing. Even now, we can see only mostly the Brahmins will perform all the rituals. He also rejected superstitious beliefs. What do you mean by superstitious beliefs? Sometimes we even see all these things, we can say. Knowingly or unknowingly, we are also practicing some of the superstitious beliefs, following some of the superstitious belief in Hinduism, especially Puranic literature, and his cry was go back to Vedas. Okay, he was giving much importance to Vedas. Arya Samaj attempted to check the incidence of religious that is conversion, okay, religious conversion in British India. During that time, the Hindus converted themselves to, we can say, either Christianity or Islam. So it was not much liked by Swami Dayananda Saraswati. So, in order to check that incidence of religious conversion in British India, he took a lot of effort. The objective of this was purificatory ceremony. Okay, purificatory, I have to say. Okay, purificatory ceremony called Suddhi. Okay, when they converted themselves to Islam or Christianity, and when they come back, they performed a ceremony called purificatory ceremony, that was Suddhi. There were intense debates between Hinduism, Islam, and Christianity in undivided Punjab. Okay, before Punjab was divided, there was debates between all these three religions. Okay, so Arya Samaj started a number of Dayananda, Anglo Vedic schools, and also colleges. Okay, it started many Vedic schools and colleges. Next, we are going to study about Ramakrishna. He was Ramakrishna Paramahamsa. His period was 1836 to 1886. He was a very simple priest. Priest means those who perform all the ceremonies in temple. He was working in Dachineshwar temple in Kolkata. He emphasized the spiritual union with God by singing. Okay, he emphasized his spiritual bond or union with God by singing bhajans or songs. He was a passionate worshipper of goddess Kali. Okay, his favorite god was goddess Kali. Her manifestations were infinite. Okay, according to this Ramakrishna Paramahamsa, Goddess Kali's manifestations were infinite. He said, Jiva is Siva. What is Jiva is Siva? All living beings are God. He says one thing, service for man is service to God. Okay? It is not necessary to always offer something to God, but when we serve man, it is a service to God. Now we are going to study about the Ramakrishna mission. The primary achievement of this was to attract educated youth who were dissatisfied with organizations such as Brahma Samaj. Okay, what was the main function of this, achievement of this? It attracted the educated young people, those who were not satisfied with organizations such as Brahma Samaj. After his death in 1886, his disciples organized themselves to spread the ideas of him in India and also in other countries abroad. The very important follower of Ramakrishna Paramahamsa was Swami Vivekananda. He was considered as the chief spirit behind this, we can say. Swami Vivekananda was the chief spirit behind this. He only established this Ramakrishna mission, which was not restricted to any religious activities but was involved in social causes. What were the social causes? Like education, healthcare, and relief in times of calamities. I think you know what is calamities. Calamities means like flood, famine, tsunami, we are saying. All these are considered as calamities. Next, we are going to study about the reformer Swami Vivekananda. What was his original name? I think many of you know about Swami Vivekananda. Okay, his very important quote is arise, awake, stop not till the goal is reached. So many young people they like Swami Vivekananda. The original name of him was Narendranath Datta. What was his period? 1863 to 1902. He was considered as the prime follower of Ramakrishna Paramahamsa. Vivekananda was an educated youth. Okay, as we said, educated youth, those who were dissatisfied with Brahma Samaj, they joined here. So he was also one such person, dissatisfied with the traditional practices. He advocated the practical Vedanta of service to humanity and attacked the tendency to defund every institution. Simply, it was connected with religion. Okay, the institutions which were connected with religion, any particular religion, was attacked. Okay, not attacked. Attacked means not like that. Those who were saying the name of any religion to defend their institution were attacked. Okay, நேரா இன்ஸ்டிடியூஷனை அட்டாக் பண்ணல, ரிலீஜன் பேரை சொல்லி இன்ஸ்டிடியூஷனை பாதுகாத்துக்கிட்டு இருந்தவங்கள அந்த ஆட்களை தான் அட்டாக் பண்ணாங்க. ஓகே, டோன்ட் திங்க் ரிலீஜன் இஸ் அட்டாக்ட் or இன்ஸ்டிடியூஷன் இஸ் அட்டாக்ட். So he made a call to Indian youth to regenerate Hindu society. His ideas created self-confidence among Indians, mainly among the young people. His addresses on Hinduism at the 1893, that was very famous address, World Congress of Religions in Chicago. Okay, it was he addressed in the World Congress of Religions in Chicago in the year 1893. It was a very famous address by him, we can say. Okay, in that address he started his speech with brothers and sisters. So it attracted all, we can say. He was opposed by the Orthodox Hindus. Okay, why he was opposed? Because he was suggesting the lower caste people to engage the Hindu rituals. Okay, the rituals must be performed by the lower caste people, he said. So he was not liked by the Orthodox Hindus. His ideologies rekindled the desire for political change among the Bengalis. Many young people were influenced by him. Next, we are going to study about Theosophical Society. This Theosophical Society was founded by Madam, who were they? Madam H.B. Blavatsky. Her period was 1831 to 1891, and Colonel H.S. Olcott. His period was 1832 to 1907. They played a very important role. Okay, in what they played a very important role in order to start this Theosophical Society? They played a very important role, I can say. Okay, so his that is Theosophical Society founded in the USA in 1875, later shifted to India, and it was started at Adayar, Chennai in the year 1886. It stimulated a study of Upanishads and the Bhagavad Gita. It played a very important role to revive Buddhism in India. Next, we are going to see about the contribution of Annie Besant. This movement became very popular after Mrs. Annie Besant was elected as the president. She played a role in Indian nationalist politics and formed the Home Rule League, demanding home rule to India, that is on the lines of Ireland. She spreaded her ideas through her papers like New India and Commonweal. Okay, so in this also we have studied about a few revivalists, and next video we'll study about the other people. Thank you, students. Thank you.